let's give our pistol a shot. Get it? A shot? See what I did there? Let's just try it out. Ooh, I love the sound. I don't know. We might... Let's keep the pistol, too. All right, welcome back, everybody, to Escape from Tarkov on the New York Undead 1 map. I am the Bearded OG, and we survived the night without incident. I basically just kept as quiet as possible, didn't make any noise, and the zombos left us alone. So our goal for the this episode, we're going to start by finishing clearing this POI, and then maybe try and secure it a little bit more, and then we're going to go out and do the first job from Wrecked, which is over here, and hopefully uncover the rest of Central Park. So that's kind of our goal for today's episode. I haven't seen any comments from episode 1 yet because I'm recording these back to back, so just kind of keep that in mind. And let's do this. So we left a couple of armored Zeeks down in the basement. We just didn't have enough time to take them out before nightfall. So let's go deal with them first before we do anything else. And, I have to say, I am happy that we have even just this light. It does help, as weak as it is. It's better than nothing at all, that's for sure. Let's see what's inside of this crate. I'm not planning on doing anything too extensive in this base because we're not going to stay here for a real long time. Okay. Are those guys still in here? You know what? I'll tell you what, before we... Are they gone? They're gone, I think. Yeah. Okay, they buggered off. That's fine with me. Did, what the hell? I think maybe Siri on my phone just said something, which is weird because I don't use Siri. Wow, look at that. 32 more rounds of our ammo that we're using. Let's see what's in the main crate. A VOG 25 grenade. That sells for a nice little chunk of change. And some armor. Nice. Recon outfit. Okay, cool. So this is light armor, but it's certainly going to be better than what we're currently wearing. So let's switch that, and then we'll just scrap this. Now, here's the thing. I want to... there's another cooking pot. Look at that. I want to just clarify something to everybody. I watched a little bit of footage on YouTube of this mod. Not a lot. Rye croutons. That makes us a little thirsty. A Snickers bar. Oh, no, Slickers. A Slickers chocolate bar. I love it. And what's this? More rye croutons. Just a different flavor, but same stuff. Okay, nice. A little more food for us. Anyway, I watched... a little bit of footage of another YouTuber playing this, and everything I know and have said so far about the mod was kind of based on that, but I believe that even since then, and that video was only maybe a couple of days old, I think there's been changes even since that, or either that or he did say something about there being 2 different versions of this mod, so maybe I'm on the other version than what he was playing. I'm not sure. But anyway, the point with all that is just to say that I may be incorrect about some things about this mod, and that of course is not intentional. It's just based upon what I've heard so far. So we'll discover, of course, how everything works. I did notice as well when I was editing this video that there's a ladder over here that we didn't do anything about. Can we repair these? Oh, we can. Okay. It would behoove us to keep this stuff in good shape if we can. Looks like it just takes wood. I don't have much, or rather I'm encumbered right at the moment, so there's an Arlene over there. And then that guy's stuck. Yeah, if we can, let's keep this stuff repaired. All right, let's just deal with this guy. Oh, he's armored. Shit. Okay, I don't want to waste ammo on armored. I mean, I know I could shoot him in the leg, but I'd rather use my sledgehammer for that. We're gonna have to walk around the other way if we don't want to take damage. So let's, well, yeah, you know what? I don't want to take him on because I can't move fast enough. So if he rushes us, we're in trouble. So let's at least lead him over here. I need to make a chest. I'm assuming I can do that, right? Chest. No. Okay, not chest. Is it storage? Yeah, wood storage crate. Let's make... We're probably going to need more than one, but let's make one for the moment so I can at least put this stuff somewhere. Because my bike is currently also full. And we've got a bunch of zombies around here still. These guys are relentless, man. I guess it would kind of make sense to... Oh, yeah, here, let's get rid of this first. So they don't have another way to get up there. We already broke the ladder out on the inside in the first episode. But I just didn't notice this until, like I said, I was editing episode 1. Okay. So we can still get up ourselves. I think we might as well just hunker down in here. So let's get this door broken. Pick up these chairs. Clean the crap out of here. Let's just break this. I don't have a wrench, so I can't take anything apart. We get a little bit of scrap metal from this. And do I have stuff on me to make a shovel? I do. All right, so let's make a stone shovel. And we'll just live up here in these two. Okay, that guy's not... here, is he? I mean, here as in up above. I don't think they can get up here now. Yeah, he's down below. Okay. Let's repair this. Get that out of the way. This is not really doing us any good now. It's just going to cause ourselves injury. And likewise, let's get rid of this. There we go. Okay. Let's repair this door all the way. And what we'll probably end up doing is using, oh, okay, that's fine, whatever. We'll probably end up using, hatches at the doors, but we don't really necessarily need to do that up here. Very good. All right, let's put this storage chest down. And, oh, fuck, those things turn inwards, so that's going to be a pain in the ass. All right, maybe all of these blocks turn inwards. Ah, I hate that. Oh. Okay, well, we can go here, I guess. And I'm going to offload some stuff in here, and then what we'll probably do is go... is Wrecked open yet? I don't think he is. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to offload some stuff in here, and then we'll just leave the sleeping bag up on the roof. It's fine up there. And the only other thing... Well, we can just use this as our main entrance here. But I'll just have to open up one of those doors down there. So I think that's what we'll do. All right, so I'll meet you guys, or I'm going to cut the camera and I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to set out and do our quest. Oh, I think I've just died and gone to heaven. Look at this. 1 piece of raw meat for 1 piece of cooked meat. That is the way the world should be. That's always been one of my pet peeves about this game, was the fact that, you know, you had to, well, I think vanilla requires 5 pieces of raw meat for 1 piece of cooked meat. It's like, that is just nonsense. Makes no sense at all. Okay, let's, we're just about done here. Let's, yeah, turn that way. Oh, okay, hold on. I don't, that's not gonna work. Okay. I guess we're just gonna put a hatch here. I want something in here just in case they've, you know, figured out a way to get up here. But I can't put the door in there the way that I want to. So let's put that in there. And then we have this over here. We should be able to put another hatch in there. And we'll just scrap this door. There we go. Okay. So I got the campfire going with the cooking pot and the grill, as you can see. Bacon and eggs. Really? Just eggs and animal fat? I mean, I know bacon is mostly fat. That seems weird, though. Okay, let's see. Nothing's organized at the moment. That's something I can do off camera, you know, overnight kind of thing. But we can make 1 bacon and eggs. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. Alright, so again, I'm just gonna... remember, we want to be somewhat encumbered, ideally. Here, let's put that down there. Let's eat this boiled meat. We'll keep the wheat flour in there. And how are we doing? Oh yeah, we definitely need to drink. So let's drink this water. And this, yeah, stamina. It's not likely we're going to get dysentery. So let's drink this now. Plus it'll make our food last longer too. And that should get us, get us going pretty good on our water. It'll definitely get us over 100. And that gives 25 water. But I'd kind of like to save that for emergency situations. Likewise with that. So I'm trying to keep things in my inventory that we're more likely to come across. Plus we'll take the you know, processed food with us for the road. But yeah, we're in very good shape right now for food. Let's eat this. And how much food does this give? 12? Yeah, if we eat all of these, that should pretty much top us off or get us super close to being topped off. And then we can pull this down to here. Alright, so we're not fully encumbered, but we will get that way fairly quickly, just, you know, by going out and about and doing our stuff. You have to remember to turn that off. This isn't Conan. Conan Exiles will automatically turn the fire off after it's done crafting whatever it is. Unfortunately, 7 days does not do that. Okay, so is there anything else we should take with us? I mean, some of the stuff I'm going to sell. Oh, let's turn this into water. Do we need murky water itself for anything? We need it for acid and whatever the frick this is. Oh, nitric acid. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to be making any of that stuff anytime soon. Water times 3. Okay, what? Why would I do this? Because if it just takes 1 murky water to make 1 water, This takes 3 murky water and hydrogen, again, to just make water. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense, unless I'm missing something, which is entirely possible. I guess maybe the only reason you do it is you can make it in batches so you can craft it faster? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird. Canister with purified water. Oh, wow. Okay, that's like a big gallon thingy. Okay, so this recipe's still the same. In fact, we could do this now, because we don't need anything special. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not gated behind a magazine. All right, you know what? Let's do this then. Let's cook all of those waters. And then let's go get some coal, goldenrod, and chrysanthemum. And we might as well make mineral water, and then we're going to be in damn good shape. In fact, we have a little coal right there. I don't have any chrysanthemum or goldenrod, but that'll be easy to find. And then we'll just sport mineral water, and we'll be bitching, man. Jamming. Hell yeah. I like it. I like the fact that we have access to some of this nicer stuff right off the bat. We don't have to find a fucking magazine to get it. It's just, it's fun. It's more fun. That's the thing. It's more fun. Is Asswipe open? I don't... well, I don't know. I guess I can't tell. If he is, we should go sell a few things to him. Oh, there's a purse right there. He is. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to get some chrysanthemum. We need 8 chrysanthemum, 8 goldenrod. So that way we can make that mineral water. Then I'm going to grab everything at the base that I want to sell and come over to Rect and sell it. And then we will go do the first quest. All kinds of stuff to loot around here. Got a campsite here. I see ya. Oh. Well, I actually heard you. Okay, let's pick that up and sell it. Potential water. Yep, we've got murky water. That's good. Let's go 5. No, 5. Key 5. We'll get some plastic. Are these tents lootable? They are. Okay, and then we probably get cloth. Yeah, cloth from these. More hide. Charcoal? Yes. Okay, so that gives us enough of that. We need 3 more chrysanthemum and 8 more goldenrod. I wonder, do we still have, like, red tea? We do. Okay, so we can also make the vanilla stuff as well. Though, again, since we can already make the mineral water, there's not a whole lot of point in making red tea. Just need to find some more goldenrod is all. I love this, man. This is like the old style cave. Yeah, very cool. Okay, we'll investigate that later. I'm just looking for yellow flowers, man. They're a little bit harder to find than the red ones. That's always been the case, though. Well, I should say it's always been the case since chrysanthemum has been in the game. I don't think they had chrysanthemum in the very, very early versions of this game. I started playing 7 Days to Die at the tail end of Alpha 7, and have pretty much played it ever since. If you're curious, I have 5,936 hours in this game, so Yep, I played it a few times. Yes, indeed. Okay, we have 4 goldenrod. We need 4 more. There's some over here. There's some straight up coal, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, 2 more yellow flowers. While we're here, let's get some ammo. Nice. Okay, there's a soldier there. Got an armored head guy there. Okay, let's repair this. Man, that took forever. I have to say though, I like the gameplay with the armor pieces because, you know, you have to approach it a little bit differently, and that makes things more spicy, more enjoyable. I'd like to loot this army truck too, if we can get to it without. Okay, here's a duffel bag. We'll pull this guy away, and then we'll circle back around and grab the truck. Oh, look at that. Shotgun shells. Nice. There are a decent amount of Zeeks out. More than you'd see in vanilla. Okay, is that 8? That's 7. We need 1 more yellow flower. Here it is over here. And we might as well grab this one while we're at it, because why the hell not? Okay, let's go back to the base. And we'll make ourselves mineral water. And we're pretty much set, guys, for food and water. It's only episode 2, and that problem has been solved permanently. I love it. Okay, so pull that out, and then let's make 8 pure mineral water. Yeah, yes. What is this? Max energy drink. 15 food, health, stamina regen. Okay, so that's not as good as rat cola. You know, I might actually sell some of this stuff now that we, you know, are self-sufficient. Let's also just make a normal water too. Okay, so I'm going to go through and figure out what we're going to take direct to sell. I'm trying to decide if I should start hanging on to ammo now. I think we will, and just see how we do. I'm going to sell this grenade. That's just too much money to, you know, for now to pass up. We'll sell the brass. That's going to be easy enough to come by. Let me put that in my inventory. We'll sell the well, I wonder if we should start hanging on to that too for Horde Night. Maybe we will. I'm sure we're going to need weapon parts, metal spare parts. We should probably hang on to nails. Steel knuckles, I don't give a shit about. We're going to need another cooking pot to make a Kim bench. I'm assuming that anyway. Okay, so the rest of this we'll hang on to. We don't have a whole lot to sell, but remember, we're going to start doing jobs for him, and that's going to get us some moolah. We don't even need to keep those in there. Let's just put the extra meat in here for now, and the eggs. Oh, actually, we can make another bacon and eggs, right? No, we can't. We're missing... What are we missing? Oh, right. We need fat. Okay, let's just turn that into grilled meat then. We'll keep the eggs. Okay. While we're waiting for the rest of that, let's go see Rectipoo. I am enjoying this mod, guys, so far. I really am. It's just kind of a fresh take on the game. But also, you know, kind of practical too in a lot of ways. Okay, asshole.
I'll sell you food, but don't expect me to cook it for you.
We'll sell you this gas. All of this is going to be easy enough to come by. The leather, we should probably start hanging on to that, actually. I think. Paper is very easy to come by. Wood is easy to come by. Stone's easy to come by. We're going to keep the food. Let's keep the coal. We'll sell the plastic. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this. Why not, right? We'll sell this for 300. Sell all the brass. Want to save that. We'll sell that and that. Okay, that gets us up to 2124. But we have over 200 rounds.
Be careful out
is this
there.
completely loaded?
Wouldn't want to
it is.
Get hurt.
Okay, let's just sit on our money for now. I think we're okay. Go back to the base, get the rest of our water, and then we will set out and do our first quest and do some exploring here in Central Park. Okay, let's do our first introductory buried treasure quest thingy. Press E to... oh, right. We gotta do that thingy first. Like I said, it's been a few months since I played. Get a nice little supply of clay doing this as well. Here we go. All right. Food kind of sucks. Do we just get one zom on this first quest, right? Okay. Down with the sickness. What do we have over here? Oh, okay. We'll have to go check that out. Don't think I want to do that right now, though. Let's go do this turn in, and that way we can get another job from Wrecked. Okay, let's mark this, because this is going to be a little bit difficult to find. The save waypoint, we'll just call this Bunker POI. And that way we can come back and check it later. Let's go do our turn-in.
At least I'd shake your hand, but I bet you got dysentery the way you smell.
Wow, those are pretty nice rewards. Okay, an M1911 is a pistol with 40 rounds of 45. Glock's going to be a 9mm with 50 rounds. I'm not exactly sure what a PB is. This will give us the same rounds that we're currently using. So why don't we do that? Yeah, why don't we do that? All right, nice. Next job. Fetch, clear, clear, fetch, fetch. It doesn't really matter. I do want to kind of work north, though. But the Central Park runs northeast, so let's go with the northeast radio outpost.
Getting your hands dirty. Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass. Go do the goddamn job.
Is that going to be... Yeah, well, actually, no, that's right on the very edge. No, I guess it's still in the park. Okay. So, yeah, that's the one we'll do next. Oh, here, before we head out, let's open this bundle. Okay, so I mean, is there any point in using this when we have this? I mean, it's pretty much this weapon here is better in every way. Can we scrap this? Equip, modify, drop. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do with it. Let's just hang on to it as a backup weapon in case our main weapon completely breaks and we don't have the means to repair it. We probably won't get into that situation, but you never know, right? So So we'll hang on to the pistol just as a backup. In fact, if we're going to do that, we probably should keep it with us too. So we'll just put that in there. Excellent. Okay, let's take a quick look at where we are with our stats. So we've spent 20 minutes encumbered, and we have 2 carry capacity bonus. Except for... Didn't we... Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I got confused for a second there. So yeah, we have two slots open for that. And then, yeah, all of this stuff is improving. Recoil reduction, hipfire accuracy, gun return speed. Mean like after a recoil? I don't know what that means exactly. 7 reloads. So we're 0.14% faster reloading now. And we're 0.66% more damage. I like the fact, too, that it doesn't matter, you know, what type of damage you're doing. It all just counts, you know, globally as damage. I really like that. Very cool. Okay, so why don't let's take a look at the map here. Yeah, I mean, we might as well go do this next job, I suppose, because it's kind of accomplishing my other goal for this episode, and that is to map. What time is this? 1500. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that or if I want to finish just uncovering Central Park. Yeah, why don't we finish uncovering Central Park first, and then we'll see, you know, how our time goes for doing the POI. Just kind of want to know, you know, be familiar with our surroundings and know what we're up against and that sort of thing. And figure out what's here. This is another campsite. Also be on the lookout for more stumps, just so we can have a nice supply of honey. Let's go up on this little ridge here and see if there's anything significant up here. Oh yeah, there's the whole mine POI. And there should be a lot of mushrooms inside of there, which is good. All right, let's grab this. That guy's armored pretty good. It's kind of funny, this whole entire plateau is just there because of the mine POI. I would imagine this entire map is probably pretty flat, if not almost entirely flat. Because, you know, New York City is, as far as I'm aware anyways, is not really a hilly city to speak of. Here we go. It's kind of funny, you know, I've been to New York State many times, and I've been to New York City at the airport, but I haven't actually gone to New York City to see the city itself. There's another honey. So, all that to say I'm not real familiar with it. That's the wedding POI, right? Yeah, is it? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. That's not something I think we want to try and attempt right now. Isn't that like a tier 3, maybe? Maybe a tier 4, I don't remember. I'm not going to go way out of my way to grab goldenrod, but if we see it and it's not too far away, we should grab it because it's a little rarer than chrysanthemum is. It's very stuttery right here. Makes me wonder what performance it's going to be like when we get into the actual city. Guess we'll find out, right? There's Jiggly. Hi, Jiggly. Oh, is that a Trader Hugh? I think there's a Trader Hugh over there. Oh, that's nice. He's going to have the most weapons too. I mean, assuming it still follows, the vanilla method. So, Hugh's like the weapons guy in vanilla. Joel's the armor guy. Rex the food guy. Jen's the med lady. And Bob's the mechanical vehicle guy. I think that's Trader Hugh. Oh, nice. So there's 2 traders in Central Park. I didn't know that. I figured it would just be wrecked because it's all forest, That is good to know. Then we can work like 2 sets of quests. Let's hop in there really quick and just maybe take a job from him too. Because unless they changed it in the mod... wait a minute, does vanilla still require you to do separate tracks for each trader, or did they change that? Maybe they changed that, I don't remember. Alright. You know what actually I'd like to try just for funsies? Is let's give our let's give our pistol a shot. Get it? A shot? See what I did there? Let's just try it out. Ooh, I love the sound. I don't know. We might... Let's keep the pistol, too. Maybe what we'll do... What's the range difference? So, it doesn't even have a range. Really? Well, that's weird. You'd think a mod that's all about realistic guns would tell you what the range is. How interesting. Okay, well, here's what I was thinking. Let's set this back to fully automatic mode for oh shit moments, and then we'll actually use our pistol for the onesie-twosies. I love the sound of that, man. That's part of the, part of the mod, of course, to realistically simulate, the gun sounds. And whilst we're here, we might as well do the usual looting and selling, too. And I think there's 2 munitions crates in this POI, if I remember right. 1 or 2, anyway. Nothing there. This is great, guys. I had no idea Hugh was also in the forest. I would have expected him to be in the snow biome. That's where he normally is. It's fan-frickin-tastic. $137 things of concrete. A canister with purified water. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. All right, ammo box here. Look at all that beautiful ammo. Okay, can't pick those up. Army trucks. Good chance for more ammo, I would think. Or not. What is that? Saline solution. Useful for crafting various spectrum of medical usables. That's kind of a mouthful to say. Yeah, I like this pistol, man. It's awesome. I never have looked in these yet, so... Oatmeal. Rye croutons. Okay. And then what's going to be in here? Okay, like the rat colas. Look at... Oh my god, look how much money that thingy is. Mineral waters are 1,000. Okay. Nothing over here. Okay, so we've made the outside rounds except for... I don't think we went up in that tower, did we? Oh, look at that. What's that? An aluminum splint. Nice. More ammunition. It's a beautiful thing. Let's check this walkway over here before we go in and say hi to Huey. I wonder if Huey closes and opens at different times too, or if that's just a wrecked thing. There might be some stuff up here on the roof. Maybe? No, I'm not seeing anything up here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's it. Okay. Ammo. Ammo. More ammo. Here's the munitions box here. What's that? An ammo box. A sturdy box packed with random ammunition. You can never have too many bullets. And 59 of our current rounds. Hell yeah. Another one. I don't think these clothing racks are lootable. There's an ammo pile there. I mean, it's kind of getting to the point where we can just start using the guns just normally and not having to worry too much about being conservative, I think. None of that's lootable. That is. Those things are super valuable, man. Holy shit. What's up, Hugh?
Well, I was just about to go take a shit, so hurry up and go about your business.
Okay. So, we want to kind of go, let's do this clear.
You seem like you could use
Steer
some dukes.
Gulch.
Wisest choice you ever made. You got tasty. Prove it.
Wait a minute. These are quality 5 guns for only this much money? Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Okay,
There's always tomorrow.
here, let's open these.
The armed and dangerous, that is.
And this. Oh, look how much ammo that gave us. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay. Wow. All right, let's sell.
Sure, look around. And it's none of your business how the eye went.
None of your business how the eye went, exactly. Okay, we'll sell stuff.
Look, pal, I'm probably gonna be stuck with half the shit you sold me. So I'm not buying any more of those.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, we'll sell them that. I'm going to hang on to the concrete. Peroxide. So before we... And we probably should start hanging on to these weapon parts, I think. Okay, so we have 582 of the PST rounds. By the way, if you were curious, because I looked this up, I didn't know it. PST is it's a Russian acronym, but what it means is that there's a steel core inside of the bullet. So it's a lead bullet with a steel core. So that's what that means. I haven't looked up, what some of this other stuff means, but that's what that means. So this is still by far the most ammo, that we have, but we have 129 FMJs, the 39 version. We only have 2 shotgun shells, and we have 45 45s. So this, we have a decent amount of this ammo. But what I'm thinking is, these guns are like level 5 quality. Oh my god. So we know the TT3 uses the 7.6225, and we know that the PPSH does. That's almost 4,000 coin. We have 3,300 coin, but we're gonna, you know, we'll keep doing jobs, of course, to get more money. We have a Desert Eagle. That's a 50 caliber. All right. So let's see what uses FMJs, and if we can possibly. Okay, so how much can we sell this for? We can sell that one for 109 and that one for 190. Okay, so what I wanted to do,
check these out,
was let's see what he has that will take this. So that's a 7.6239. Okay, so that's going to be a rifle weapon, I think, though. That takes a 7.6225. Oops. So what's the difference between the mod's white quality and the game's blue quality? That's something I would like to know. All right, where I lost my place. Yeah, okay, we were there. 7.6225. 918.50. 7.6225. That's a 54R. And that's a 1270 shotgun. Anything beyond that we can't afford right now. So I'm thinking, okay, what is this? This is a 919 ball ammo. Light ammo with average performance, decent damage and penetration for its size, but it's still ineffective against armored Zeeks. Right, okay. So it seems to me like it's probably going to make the most sense for us to just stick with this ammo since we have the most of it. But maybe sell... We could sell the rest of the ammo, and we probably can afford to buy... I'm sure we'll be able to afford to buy this. What makes this better than this, though, other than the color? I guess that's the other thing. So... It's just durability. That's the only difference. Okay. So maybe the white is, you know, the mod's value that it puts on that particular weapon based upon its performance, and then the color is just the vanilla durability. I think that's what it is. So that's 532. And that's 2740. So huge durability. But otherwise, the stats are exactly the same. Yeah, so that's the only difference. If that's the only difference, I don't know, maybe we just stick with the level ones and we'll see how quickly they wear out. Because they, you know, they might last long enough to the point where, you know, when it comes time to repair this, we're ready to move on to a higher level gun anyway. And if it does look like they wear out quickly, well, we know where he is, and I think he's always going to have this inventory, and we can come back and buy those. So I think that's what we're going to actually do. And I'm also going to start hanging on to the ammo now, just because there isn't a great need for us at this moment to sell it. So yeah, why don't we do that? Let's double check the TT33 compared to this one. Yeah, same thing. It's all the stats are exactly the same except for the durability.
Well,
all right, so that's what we're gonna do.
Zed heads get a full belly tonight on your sorry ass.
That wasn't very nice. Oh, this is awesome that we found Hugh. Very cool. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to start being more liberal with the use of our ammunition, because we've got a lot of it now. So why not? Like I said, this mod's about the guns. That's a big part of it. So we're going to start shooting zombies and having fun with it. Okay, so let me see here. His job is... Oh, it's just right over here. Do we have... I don't know. I don't think we have time to do it. Let's go look at the place. I'll just see if I can assess if it's possible that we could knock it out before dark, but I'm kind of thinking probably not. Yeah, this is the mine with the mushrooms. Yeah, no, there's no way we're gonna be able to get through this before dark, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's go back to this point here and just keep... Oh, well, there's the snow, so that's gonna be the top of the Central Park anyway. So we're gonna just spend the rest of our time here mapping out the rest of the Central Park, and actually, I really only... We should probably start heading home at about... Hey, we got a honey, nice. At 21:30. Oh, I love the sound of that. A lot of shots to kill his ass. Ooh, this is wonderful. Off with your fucking head. All right, let's do some leg shots on this asshole. There we go. That worked out pretty good. We want to reload frequently because we want to reload frequently. But also, you know, to get the reload speed skill up too. It seems like there's a decent number of POIs here in Central Park too, so there's plenty for us to do and get leveled up on before we start going out into the more dangerous areas. However, since this is just right here and I don't see any mountain lions around, let's hit up some more stumps. I'm looking forward to seeing how all the crafting's going to work, you know, all the chemical crafting and making guns and using those toolkits. It's going to be fun. You did. Can we loot him? Nope. I haven't figured out yet which zombies we can loot versus which ones we can't. It seems though like we were able to loot the biker. Alright, let's hit Larry the lumberjack here. You did? Alright, we're not messing with that POI for now. I am surprised, though, that it doesn't tell us what the range is in the stats. I think even vanilla does that. Whoops. I had my stupid little tab out issue again. I need to do something about that. Well, I need to train myself not to do it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my mouse has, you know, the thumb buttons on my mouse. Sometimes I hit them on accident and it tabs me out of the game. And I did try to correct that with a macro, but oh my god, look at the corn in here, you guys. Holy shit. Oh geez, that's a hell of a lot of corn. I've never seen so much corn in this game before. An actual cornfield that's full of corn and not dead corn plants. Where is this? Okay, so it's this area right here. Wow, that's like a 10-year supply of corn right there. All right, let's reload this. It's definitely, I mean, for a video game anyway, it's definitely a slow reload, so that's why it's going to be important for us to level that, you know. All right, guys, it's 21:34. I'm going to head back to the base and do the same thing as the night before. I'm just going to hunker down and not really do a whole lot of anything. And then in the next episode, we will start day 3. And I think what we'll do is we'll just, you know, keep doing jobs for both of the traders, because that's going to get us the most money and loot and all that stuff quickly. And, you know, we're really going to get into the gunplay here, because it seems to me like the game is balanced enough to where we can do that without, you know, without running out of ammo. And again, I'm very thrilled that we found Hugh, the weapons guy, in the forest here, or in Central Park, because normally, you know, we'd have to go into the snow to get to him. So that's huge. So with that being said, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.